Budgeting. Yeah. Let's talk about it, but in a structured way. What is it? What is it known as? And what should it really be? You know what? Just hearing the word can evoke a mixed set of emotions. For some, it's a structured roadmap. For others, it's a rigid chore. But here's the thing. What is budgeting really? Many see it as just a financial exercise, a set of numbers on a spreadsheet for a system-generated report. It's often treated as a forecast of revenue and expenses, or worse, as a target imposed from above. Well, what should it be? At its heart, budgeting is a collaborative, forward-looking process, and it's not just predicting the future, it's about actively shaping it. It should reflect the goals, priorities, and aspirations of a company. Budgeting isn't just a tool, it's a language that tells the story where a company wants to go, and yet that's not always how it's approached. This leads us to why companies budget, and more importantly, the different ways they actually approach it. So starting with why companies budget. Some companies budget because, well, they have to. It's a compliance exercise, something required by the board, investors, or regulatory framework. In these cases, the budget is often seen as a box to tick, created, submitted, and then forgotten about. Then there are companies that budget for slightly different reasons. For them, it's about setting goals, tracking performance, or simply creating a plan to align their resources. These budgets are more intentional, but they can still lack the depth and connection needed to be transformative. And then there are those companies that budget because they just see that it makes sense. These organizations see the value in aligning strategies with resources and creating a live and breathing plan that evolves with the business. For them, budget is not just about numbers, it's about clarity, direction, and decision making. But here's a question. Is your budget truly intentional, or is it just a report with budget stamped on it? The process actually begins with the budget. And to help unpack all of this, let's take a look at the process behind the budget. This is where things get rather interesting. There's a big difference between producing a report labeled as a budget and engaging in the process of budgeting. A true budgeting process is iterative, inclusive, and reflective of the organization's realities. It's not just rushing to meeting deadline or placing stakeholders with arbitrary targets. It's about creating something meaningful. Have you ever considered the assumptions behind the numbers? Have you involved the people who will execute the plan? A budget is only as strong as a process that creates it. Without thoughtful engagement, it risks becoming just another report gathering dust somewhere. Which brings us to the tools, because the tools that you use can either make or break your budgeting process. When it comes to the budgeting tool, there are a few non-negotiables. A good tool must be flexible, user-friendly, and adaptable. It should allow for real-time updates, scenario analysis, and collaborative inputs. Whether it's a purpose-built FP&A software or trusty Excel, the tool you choose should empower the process. But no tool is perfect. Even the most sophisticated systems have their limitations. Let's be real. Budgeting isn't always going to be smooth sailing. There are challenges at every turn. Data inaccuracies, unrealistic assumptions, and siloed decision-making can derail even the best laid plans. Sometimes the tools themselves fall short, too rigid, too complex, or just not designed for the organization's specific needs. But the biggest challenge of them all is the disconnect between the numbers on the page and the people responsible for bringing those numbers to life, which leads us to the most critical element of all, that is business partnering. The importance of business partnering is so key. You can't talk about effective budget without talking about the people behind it, especially the budget owners. These are the departmental heads, managers, and leaders who are directly responsible for executing the plan. If they are not included in the budgeting process, the result is often misaligned priorities, missed opportunities, and a lack of ownership, and there's no seat for anybody. In light of this, business partnering is therefore easily identified as that glue that holds the process together. Because by involving the budget owners early and often, you create a plan that is not just realistic but actionable. It's about fostering collaboration, ensuring alignment, and building a trust. So where does this really leave us? Here's the thing I would like to take away, because budgeting is not just a process, it's a journey. It's a journey from numbers to meaning, from isolation to collaboration, and from rigidity to adaptability. It's not just about having a budget, it's about creating a system that aligns resources with strategy, empowers decision making, and drive real results. And when you get it right, when the process, the tools, the people all come together, budgeting transforms from a chore into a powerful engine for growth. That's the magic of doing it right. By way of introduction, I'm Hamilton Alogaga, and I'm an ACCA qualified accountant with decades of experience in financial performance management reporting, which facilitates my provisioning of FP&A as a service. Surprise, surprise, one of them is budgeting. Leveraging my commercial exposure, business insider knowledge, leadership in FP&A, and advanced financial modeling skills, I specialize in creating bottom-up, fully integrated dynamic financial models that are deeply rooted in understanding the core activities and data driving your business. This approach enables seamless business partnering with both your internal and external stakeholders, forming the foundation for my FP&A delivery. It also allows me to consistently provide a streamlined, complete accounting and FP&A solution, serving as the cornerstone of a robust yet simplified financial planning and analysis. If your company has got its arms around all aspects of your FP&A, be it the tools, processes, and resources, then good on you and more power to you. However, if there are gaps in your FP&A setup, or you believe that your existing FP&A could benefit from experienced support, you might be looking for someone to seamlessly integrate into your FP&A environment and then deliver immediate results. Or perhaps you need specialized expertise in project-specific areas, such as financial modeling. If so, then do both of us a favor by using the contact details provided to reach out for an exploratory demonstration that will involve using your data to create a functional nested suite of fully integrated financial models. My hands-on approach to FP&A seamlessly combines all key layers of expertise: financial modeling, managerial accounting, senior finance business partnering, head director, VP of FP&A, into one single streamlined service. Whether it's building your FP&A from scratch, fine-tuning your existing FP&A, or filling critical gaps in your project-specific FP&A, like the creation, development, and enhancing of driver-based financial models, I got you covered. These are services that are offered on a flexible basis: daily rate, fixed-term contract, retainer, you name it. This solution integrates managerial accounting, advanced financial modeling, strategic insights, and leadership-level reporting, as well as planning, all tailored to your organization's unique needs. For now, though, thanks for watching, and until the very next time, happy financial planning and analyzing your companies. Thank you very much.